in video specifications, they basically have there are specifications as to how many packets you can drop within given amounts of time, and basically the question I want to answer here is how, given a system, how would you calculate how many packets you're going to drop so you can see whether or not you're going to satisfy that spec. Okay, so here's my signal diagram. Oops, I need a fit line. That's the mobile node. I've got, if I'm switching from one foreign network to another, I need two foreign agents. So the foreign agent 2 and foreign agent 1. Then I need the home agent. And finally I need the CN, the corresponding node. Okay, so a data packet. So if I start out, let's say I start out in the first foreign network, so I'm using foreign agent 1, a data packet will be bounced from the corresponding node, the home agent, the forward agent, and then to me. So in fact, I can ignore foreign agent 2 up to this point. And every so often, I'm going to send a new data packet. Now, suppose at this time, I change networks.
Why would you send foreign agent 1 then foreign agent 2?
Say again?
Oh,
Because I'm not in network 2 yet. I'm moving from network 1 to network 2. So here's what's going on the ground. Here's network 1 and here's network 2. Here's foreign agent 1, here's foreign agent 2. And my mobile node starts here and goes here. Okay, so at this time I changed networks from 1 to 2. I've actually crossed the boundary, and at that time I can't. Network 1 is unreachable to me. So after that point, I can forget about foreign agent 1. And I can start dealing with foreign agent 2. Now I'm connected to foreign agent 2 will immediately send me an agent advertisement. Ideally, it'll immediately send me an agent advertisement. Yes?
Question, can we assume that if you're going from network 1 to network 2, then most probably foreign agent 1 can reach foreign agent 2 fast enough? Right?
Yes. That's possible, but not a guarantee.
Because then what if the node just informs foreign agent 2 what its previous foreign agent was, and then those foreign agent 2 will send to foreign agent 1, and then whatever foreign agent 1 will get will just redirect it to foreign agent 2 just for the first couple of milliseconds.
You could do that. There are optimizations you can do with this. So the assumptions that I'm making here are fairly conservative, which is basically that foreign agent 1 and foreign agent 2 are owned by different companies. So like they don't really talk to each other.
Well,
Right, Becker?
I just thought of the example of the foreign agent 1 is like a truck that is providing a signal for people in the area, and the truck turns off and leaves.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. That's an excellent point.
then we assume
So-
the foreign agent is
So it used to be. Okay, here's an example. I used to live in Kingston, and it turned out where I lived, I had a south-facing window, and actually I had a Rogers cell phone, but because I had a south-facing window and this big brick building behind me, the only signals I could get from within my apartment were from the United States. So This was years and years ago. This was like 10 years ago. So, like, basically what I could do, I could start talking on my cell phone, walk in the building, and within the space of a few feet, I would be from talking to Rogers to talking to AT&T. So that's this kind of scenario right here. So I mean, this is an extremely conservative assumption, and you can optimize these kinds of handoffs to improve performance, and we'll talk about that next week. But this is the most conservative possible case. Yes.
But I guess in your case, when you're talking about that you have the two networks which were overlapping at one point, one was shadowed enough to let the other one come out. Or
That's right.
more accessible.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. So what's going on? Agent advertisement. Mobile node says, okay, yes, there's a foreign agent 2 can handle me, so let's send a registration request. That registration request is passed to the home agent. And at that point we get registration response. Registration response. But at this point, the home agent knows enough to start forwarding the packets, to start forwarding packets again. So by the time this happens, data can continue to flow. And now it goes through the second foreign agent. So our dead time is in fact, okay, so it's this. The time when we would need to buffer packets at the home agent is that plus this. Does anyone see why I would also need this?
What is this? Well, because that packet is gone.
Yeah, so this is the last packet that can reach me at foreign agent 1. So if a new packet is sent here, so the home agent will try to forward it, but it gets lost right there. Foreign agent 1 is no longer. Foreign agent 1 probably thinks I'm still there. Actually, foreign agent 1 definitely thinks I'm still there. But before foreign agent 1 can do anything about it, that link is broken. So in fact, I've drawn this hard boundary here. In fact, it would be somewhat fuzzy. So as I'm moving from network 1 to network 2, my signal strength would slowly degrade to the point where I might be able to receive this packet or I might not. But for our purposes, because this is a network layer protocol, I'm just going to say at a particular time, I can shut off the one interface and bring up the other interface, and everything that's sent to the one IP address is gone.
So can you estimate this time? No, right?
Sure, we can, yeah.
Well, it's the same thing as.
I mean, okay, if we do everything, yeah, we definitely can. So, I mean, this is propagation delay.
Then you never know what propagation. Oh, if you know the exact network, yeah. But if you're just assuming that mobile node is just going to be moving, then you'll have the estimation for everything. But then in your case, when you go from Canada to the States, it's just going to spike.
Yeah. So, I mean, we can. I'm about to write a bunch of notation that we can assume that we know everything. So this will be the kind of scenario I'm talking about is the kind of scenario in which we can accurately estimate all of the delays.